So our trip up to this superb food independence summit was a little bit stressful getting home. So after we met Joel Salatin and Justin Rhodes and went to all the workshops, we just made it home as quick as we could and got back to work. We had to go back to work Friday and Saturday, so we finally got the truck unhooked and the RV unloaded, which, you know, takes a long time. Sometimes you just kind of have to do it over a couple of days when you have the time. But it just reminded us how wonderful it was to have it right there and be accessible and have our dogs with us at an event. But we did reflect on our conversation with Justin, and we do not want to live long-term in an RV. That is not our goal. And I think, you know, maybe our goal someday is to be seasonal, where we take the winter off, but we're in Florida or somewhere where the weather is still rather nice and we're able to just relax for a couple of months and still be able to go outside. I don't know if I've shared recently, but we had a mystery bird from our McMurray order. It's here in the front, this gray one here. We had him in with the meat birds because he was so tiny. We didn't want him to get picked on. And then when we went to add him in with the other hens that we're raising that were, I think, 3 weeks older than him, it didn't go well. Everybody was ganging up on him. So we ended up putting him in the chicken tractor with one bird, one other hen, and we added them slowly. And it's turned out great. We had to stop adding them because they just started ganging up on him again. I think we ended up with him in there with like 4, and they kind of, you know, let him into their circle. We think it's a rooster. And then after about a week or 2, we added in the remaining 4 or 5 hens, and now they've just been doing great. And since they're not laying yet, we're just pulling them around in the chicken tractor so they can keep getting those grass and bugs. And Rob actually has an idea to open the garden up a bit, make the gate bigger, and have the chicken tractor be their winter housing. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna add some roosts, I think, along the long sides, you know, some 1x1, something like that. So that's a project that'll be coming up here shortly. We should have been putting wood up all summer, but since we didn't get to that, we're just now getting some stacked up. But it's got me reflecting on the summer and just everything that we accomplished. And I just want to say that, you know, we were inspired by so many people on YouTube, and we just want to hopefully be an inspiration to somebody else. We have had no experience other than with gardening. So we've had hens for almost a year now. We've not lost one of them using the Premier One fencing with them, and we've raised 2 rounds of meat birds, and the only ones that we lost were, I think, 2 had a heart attack, and then I think 3 died at a very young age, and total between the 2 batches. And between the 2 batches, I think we raised almost 60. So hopefully that will last us the year. And I just want to tell everybody out there that's thinking about it and maybe planning for next spring that you can do it. We had no experience. You just have to have a desire. And I think that will carry you through. And also, if you feel overwhelmed and stressed out, just do one thing. One thing a day, one thing a week, whatever you can handle, whatever your budget allows. You know, we slowly planted with the almanac this year. We planted with the moon cycles. So that helped. We didn't try to do the garden all in one day. And we planted the herb garden way later on, and not even all at once. And we didn't get to all of our projects, you know, maybe none of the projects that we really wanted to do to the house, but that's okay. We have lots of food, and I think that's what's most important. And next year will be easier and bigger and better, and then maybe we'll have more time to get to those projects. So that's a little fall reflection as I walk around the farm and see everything that we did this year. Also, our compost got better.